NKTelco Sports. We are here at Wapakoneta High School to bring you high school girls tournament basketball action for the Marion local Flyers take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwiedeman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, NKTelco, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Carriage Works, Cy Schruderman, Fowler's TV, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, PSG Automotive Outfitters, and First National Bank, the sponsors here tonight from Wapakoneta High School District semifinal action between the New Knoxville Rangers and the Marion local Flyers, along with Jeff Henshin. I'm Dave Kanapke. Marion local comes in this game 13-11 overall. They're the number 6 seed. New Knoxville 17-7. They're the number 2 seed. And Jeff, both of them pulled off very close wins in their sectional finals.
Yes, both of them really had to earn their spot to be here. St. Henry won a rubber match, if you will, against St. Henry, 48-46. Got a great steal near the end of the game by Elena Pullman. One in was fouled in their layup. She made both free throws. They win by 2. New Knoxville beats their rivals, the New Bremen Cardinals, by 4 points, 47-43 in a game pretty close. New Knoxville led most of the way by, let's say, 3, 4, 5 points, but held on and won 47-43. So tight, close games, as you somewhat would expect when you're playing MAC opponents against each other. And hard-earned wins. Those are sectional finals you know you had to earn, and you played well, and you played well enough to get here for this district semifinal game here at Wapak.
Yeah, these two teams played back in early December. New Knoxville won easy 59-33, but I think we'll be much closer here tonight. Take a break. We'll come back with the starting lineups when we return here on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedeman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Welcome to Wapakoneta High School. We're getting ready for the district semifinal here between Marion Local and New Knoxville Rangers. Introduce the coaches for both teams. Assistant Maria Muller, Treva Fortcamp, and the head coach Beth Scribe. Pretty prominent former athletes here at Marion Local.
Well, you're blessed here of your Marion Local's coaching staff. You have the all-time third leading scorer for Marion Local, 4th and 9th, all from Marion Local. We'll touch on that later. But you look at New Knoxville, Coach Tim Hagemeyer, Court Fleur, John Matt Gable, also all New Knoxville alumni. So all 3 coaches on both sides tonight have graduated from the respective schools they're coaching. And going back to Marion Local, I mentioned Treva Greastorn. She's 3rd all-time leading scorer in Marion Local history, an 85 graduate. Maria Moeller, an 06 graduate. Number 4, Beth Everman, now Beth Stribe, sits 9th all-time, and she was an 01 graduate. I mentioned that to Coach Fort Camp, Treva Greastorn, before the game. She was quick to point out she played without a three-point line and used a men's size basketball to score her points.
Yeah, the game has changed a lot. As we do the non-starters here, Marion again, 13-11. They've won 3 in a row. That's the only time all year that they have won 3 in a row. They've had a pretty up and down season. Now they're probably playing their best basketball. Now the starters. Oh, now we're doing the non-starters for New Knoxville. New Knoxville is playing very good basketball as well, as they are won 8 of their last 10.
Yeah, exactly right. And those 2 losses, a tough loss to Russia at home, but then they played very competitive to Minster. Ended up losing by 17, but got off to a bad start and only down by 6 at halftime, but played competitive against a very good team in Minster, 8-2 in their last 10 games.
Very good teams, which we have all 4 MAC schools here. The winner of this game will play the winner of the second game, which will be Fort Recovery in Minster. Now the starters. Start with the blue and gold of Marion. Number 4, Kelsey Koenig, a 5'6" junior. For New Knoxville, number 4, Taylor Doty, a 5'7" senior. For the Flyers, averaging right at 10 points a game, Heidi Rethman, a 5'7" sophomore. The Rangers, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 5, Morgan Leffel. Number 12, Natalie Rethman, 5'6" senior, also averaging right at 12 points a game. Number 11, Jacqueline Leffel, 5'9" junior for the Rangers. The hero of the last game, Elena Pullman, a 23 against St. Henry, a 5'11" sophomore. The Rangers, number 22, Aaron Scott, a 5'5" senior, first team All-MAC. For the Flyers, number 32, Brooke Homan, 5'9" junior. Rounding out the lineup, another first team All-MAC, Megan Jurasic, a 5'11" junior. Head coaches again, Beth Stribe for Marion, Tim Hagemeyer for New Knoxville. Jeff, while we got a minute, let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. We'll first start with the Rangers.
Yes, the Rangers have a couple big items on their agenda. That's contained Pullman. You mentioned the hero of the last game. She did a lot, not all offensive either. The 23 points, the 7 to 8 from the free throw line, very impressive, but her defense was spectacular. She caused a steal and ultimately hit the free throws to win it for them. And New Knoxville needs to handle their 1-3-1 pressure. They applied that against St. Henry, did the Flyers. Very effective, and really took St. Henry out of their game. New Knoxville will have to make sure they can attack that. For the Marion Local Flyers, their shooting percentage needs to be good. And maybe it's shooting efficiency. They've had some games they've lost, not shot very well. Games they've shot good, obviously they've won, and the rebounding is a big factor as well. They have some size, and their ability to rebound those missed shots when they're not shooting well could result into second chance opportunities. And you want every possession, you want to try to score, obviously, so offensive efficiency critical for the Flyers.
Again, those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. As the Flyers control the tip, be first on offense.
Man-to-man defense by New Knoxville.
On the wing, you have Heidi Rethman. Passes to her sister, Natalie Koenig. Put up a long 2, in and out. Rebound Scott for the Rangers. Pass ahead. Doty finds Jacqueline Leffel. Now Morgan Leffel. As Scott will set the offense.
Marion Local likewise, man-to-man defense.
New Knoxville 17-7, have won 8 of their last 10 games, including a thrilling 4-point win over New Bremen in the sectional final. Now trying to attack this man-to-man defense. Morgan Leffel gives it up to Scott. They kick it out, work it around. These two teams played way back in early December, and as Doty will put up the tray and hit it. Tater Dooley opens up the scoring with the tray.
Just 25% on the season from that range. Hasn't hit many. Regular season, 8 of 32, but a big one there after a lengthy possession. New Knoxville comes away with points. Marion Local did not score in their first possession. That also was lengthy.
Koenig will try a three. Rebound by Heidi Rethman and in.
Well, there's the offensive rebound I talked about, and the missed shot results into points.
Miscommunication and a steal by Rethman. Down low, Pullman up, gets a second chance and is fouled.
Another offensive rebound for the Flyers. Pullman gets her own missed shot. And New Knoxville, not real deep. You hate to pick up, in this case, Drosic picks up her first foul. Be careful that she doesn't pick up her second here early.
Pullman hits the first. Second team All-MAC along with Heidi and Natalie Rethman, also second team MAC. Kelsey Koenig was honorable mention, so 4 Flyers with MAC recognition.
Pullman 57% on a season, but boy, shot much better, as we mentioned in the championship game, 7 of 8. And now these two here, 2 for 2. Flyers have their first lead at 4-3.
Now they go that 1-3-1 that they get a steal. Is very effective against New Bremen. Koenig with another shot. That is short. Pullman again and in. Flyers with a 6-3 lead here. Just 2 minutes in, and they set up their press again.
Rangers try to throw through the trap, and then on the other end, again, offensive rebound key for the Flyers. That's twice now they've come away with points.
And another steal for the Flyers.
3 quick turnovers for the Rangers. So after a good first possession by New Knoxville, 3 turnovers. They'll stay with the Flyers.
Tipped out of bounds. These two teams played at New Knoxville way back in December 6th. New Knoxville won easy, 59-33, but definitely a totally different matchup here tonight. Pullman almost lost it and throws it away.
Good team defense by the Rangers, double, triple teaming her, but Pullman never really had a good handle, couldn't take advantage of it to get out to someone open, and ultimately throws it away. The first Flyer turnover.
So the Rangers just had the Doty tray so far. There's a pass underneath, a quick jump ball call. And
yeah, we'll stay with New Knoxville. They avoid their 4th turnover, and that was a quick one as New Knoxville subs in Ellie Gable and Tasia Lout.
Knoxville will go 7 and 8 deep. Flyers about the same, so as the lob will go in, Gable chases it down. Coming
Right
up
now,
on 5 minutes.
Maybe a little bit of a mismatch. Gable has Pullman way out away from the basket, and that's who Elena is guarding now, is Ellie Gable. So
Louth with the tray. Rebound to the floor, and there'll be a foul on the Rangers.
2 fouls now on New Knoxville. That one goes against number 5, Morgan Leffel.
.450 to go here in the first quarter. 6-3 Flyers over the Rangers here in your First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Koenig will give it to Rethman on the wing. To Pullman, catch. Too strong on the shot. Morgan Leffel with the rebound.
Another nice pass, a set play, if you will, for Pullman. Had a nice pass, good catch, just did not make the shot. Fortunately for New Knoxville, able to come away with the rebound. Nearly lost it out of bounds, but able to secure it.
Gable loses the handle. Koenig in for the layup. 5-point lead for the Flyers. Timeout, Tim Hagemeyer. Be a full timeout. You're watching tournament basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
4:12 to go here in the first quarter, and so far Flyers with the 8-3 lead.
A rough start for New Knoxville after Marion Local misses their first possession score. New Knoxville comes down, hits a triple. Since then, it's been all Marion Local, and New Knoxville has ran themselves into problems. They've already created or committed 4 turnovers, make it 5.
1-3-1 causing the Rangers a lot of problems.
And no one back here to stop Homan.
Goes to the basket and in. Flyers 10-3, 10 unanswered. Pass up ahead to Morgan Leffel, and a much-needed basket for the Rangers.
Good pass by Aaron Scott, good bucket by Morgan Leffel. A lot of ball game left to go. New Knoxville, needed a hoop, like you said, cut the lead to 5, and try to kind of compose themselves on the offensive end, facing the defense. But right now, the Flyers doing about what they want.
Pullman, Natalie Rethman, can't hit the jumper. Pullman with a follow. Holman puts it in. A lot of offensive boards for the Flyers here tonight.
Yeah, final basket made there by number 32, Brooke Holman.
Gable tries to take it the whole way. He gets knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Rangers. So we have Doty and also Avery Henshin into the game.
Flyers have already had 3 offensive rebounds they've put back for points. So of their 12, 6 of them have come on second chance.
For the Flyers, 22, Emily Nienfeld. Number 30, Grace Kanapke. Pass underneath to Henshin. Back to Scott. Gable with the tray. So 2 threes already for the Rangers tonight.
Well, the Rangers shoot at 30% on the year from three-point range. Not great, but not bad. Gable hits it about 32%. Right now, percentages don't matter. You just want to come away with points as they cause a second turnover for Marion Scott. She gets it.
Nice spin move there for the layup.
Coast to coast, the scoop and the steal. Good anticipation and much needed buckets for the Rangers. Now Marion Local's got to kind of refocus and get back to what they did the past, let's say, 4 or 5 minutes of the first quarter.
All changed in 2 possessions there, and the lead down to 2 and thrown away. Oh, not thrown away, it was saved.
Luckily, Scott able to secure it.
Gable pulls up, banks it home. We are tied. 12-12.
A game of runs, and Gable, 5 unanswered points.
Coach Drive with the timeout. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Wilson Health would like to thank our sponsors. Wilson Health, Carrying Without Limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Find the Pocket Without Emptying Yours, Carriage Works, specializing in collision repairs, St. Henry, Ohio, Cy Schruderman, Fowler's TV, we service what we sell, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, a name you know, a name you trust, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime, Schruderman Pharmacy, pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapakoneta. New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Francis Furniture. Our keys to the game sponsor tonight was Keyhole Pizza. Replay sponsor is Winners Meats, quality meats for 90 years. And on our first National Bank scoreboard, we are all tied at 12.
You're back to 12-12. You kind of, if you want to, almost forget what happened for the Rangers, if you will. 5 turnovers. Couldn't stop Marion Local on defense. And then a couple of minutes, it's all back to square one, if you will. So a nice run by the Rangers. They create another turnover.
Pass ahead. Gable can't get the layup. Henshin with the follow. That was knocked away, so it'll be Flyers the other way. Flyers, I believe, had a 10-0 run. Right now a 7-0 run, I think a 9-0 run for the Rangers as there is a foul.
Too much hands on the body. Foul goes against Avery Henson, her first, team's third. Marion Local, no fouls yet.
Heidi Rethman checks back in, as well as Morgan Leffel for the Rangers. 1:37 to go, first quarter. Winner of this game takes on the winner of the next game, Minster and Fort Recovery. Koenig will set up the offense. Now Heidi Rethman. If you're a Flyers fan, they need a bucket, trying to get the momentum back that New Knoxville has taken back when the Flyers had all the momentum. Working around the perimeter, Knapke to Koenig. 1:13 to go, first quarter. Holman trying to post up underneath. The Rangers playing a very good man-to-man defense at this point. There
Top
they
down.
go, lob to Knapke, off the glass and in. Game plan definitely for the Flyers to get underneath. Earlier it was Pullman, there was Grace Knapke.
Grace Knapke, 5 feet 10 inches. Did a nice job shielding the defender, and boy, a nice pass from the top. Not a lot of room to throw it, but she's able to catch it and score her first bucket for Grace Knapke.
Aaron Scott dribbles through traffic, is knocked out of bounds. Scott led the MAC this year in both assists and steals for the 5'5" senior point guard. Looking for a teammate now to Leffel, loses the handle, ball on the floor, and that's a jump ball. That'll turn it over to the Flyers.
7 New Knoxville turnovers.
They had a fair amount of turnovers against New Bremen. They had 14 turnovers. Kind of atypical of New Knoxville teams through the years.
Usually pretty good. And right now 7. Yeah, I did the Fort Loramie Mechanicsburg game last night, and Fort Loramie, #1 team in the state. For what it's worth, they won, so no upsets there, but they committed 10 turnovers in the first 8 minutes. So even the illegal pick, nice call.
The illegal pick as Holscher tried to drive the basket.
That's the first Marion Local foul, goes against number 32, Brooke Holman. They had a nice drive, and I think she was just trying to seal to make a better space, and you can't be moving to shield the defender.
So 27 seconds to go. Knoxville down by 2 here, closing out the first quarter. Gable trying to drive. Pass down low, that is kicked. It will stay underneath with New Knoxville with 16 seconds to go. Scott will trigger it in. Looking for a teammate. Able to get it to Henson. Now Doty. Gable thought about it and is fouled.
Good head and shoulder fake, and when you get the defense off their feet, go at him. Rethman picks up Heidi Rethman, her first foul, team's second.
Down to 12.6 seconds. Aaron Scott looks over to Coach Hegemeyer and what they want done. Henson tries to drive baseline, goes in, too strong. Battle for the rebound, and we have another jump ball, and this will keep it on the Knoxville side.
Offensive rebound will give the Rangers another shot here. Still plenty of time, just under 5 seconds. Got a nice look there, but couldn't quite finish, but another look here with under 5. Well, they've struggled to get the ball in bounds.
Yes, they have.
I mean,
Doty,
they've used all of about the 5.
pull up, too strong, rebound Flyers. That will end the first quarter basketball here. District here at Wapakoneta on our First National Bank scoreboard. Flyers 14, Rangers 12. We'll be right back.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Welcome back to Wapakoneta High School. After one, the Flyers lead 14-12.
Well, the Flyers did a nice job in the first half, the first quarter, 6 of 13 from the field. And of their 7 misses, they recorded 4 offensive rebounds, converted them back into 3 baskets for 6 points. So they did their damage. They did their damage on the offensive glass, really helped them build that lead. New Knoxville, after a 3-pointer in the first possession, really had some disastrous possessions thereafter, but finished strong, make 5 of 9 shots, but do commit 7 turnovers in the first quarter. So they limited the number of possessions they got to score, and we'll look to clean that up here in the second quarter, trailing by 2.
Natalie Rethman shot off the mark. There's Pullman with another offensive rebound. She is fouled and will shoot 2.
Right now, their best offense has been shoot it, let the Flyers go rebound. Taylor Doty picks up her first foul, team's 4th.
Following that possession, New Knoxville really was packing it in on Pullman, trying to keep it away, but she got the rebound and connects on the first free throw.
3 for 3 tonight, and that's at least 5 in a row. I know she made her last 2 in the championship game against St. Henry.
They clinched the win after she stole the ball, misses the second. It's the lead at 3, 15-12, just getting started here in the second quarter. Scott tries to drive, ball underneath. That will go out of bounds and turn it over to the Flyers.
Miscommunication, now 8 turnovers on New Knoxville. Marion Local in the first quarter committed 4 turnovers.
Flyers on the attack. Heidi Rethman tries to go to Pullman. Couldn't get it. She was trying to get open there, lost her balance.
Working against Morgan Luffel, who went down below, and the pass from the outside, tried to throw it, then obviously, let's say up top, and the pass off the mark. New Knoxville there to secure it. But they're putting a lot of they're looking at Pullman big time, as picking up the foul, Sammy Holscher, her first, team's 3rd, but definitely the Flyers offense looking to go through Pullman right now, and you can't blame them. Of course, when she hasn't touched it, she's been doing her damage on the offensive rebounding.
Scott tries to drive, goes to Leffel, ball on the floor, jump ball, will keep it on the New Knoxville side.
Rangers avoid the turnover, a little miscommunication there on the, let's say, dribble handoff attempt, and fortunately for the Rangers, a possession in their favor. Boy, it's been a struggle.
Yeah, every
inbounds pass has been difficult. Sometimes you have teams that kind of just sit back and let you throw it in, especially on the sideline, but Marion Local has been basically on New Knoxville the entire time. This time a little bit easier time for New Knoxville to get the ball in, and they go to offense here in the second quarter.
Scott trying to work off the screen. Pull-up jumper, that is short. Pullman with the defensive rebound this time. Natalie Rethman walks it across, 6:34 to go. Second quarter, Holman on the wing. Man-to-man defense for the Rangers.
Well, a lot of movement by the Flyers offense there, definitely forcing New Knoxville to chase.
Heidi Rethman to the hole, draws the foul.
And New Knoxville's been New Knoxville's defending the whole court, so that leaves the middle open. That time Rethman does a nice job taking it to the basket, picking up the first foul against Aaron Scott.
No players with 2 fouls so far, a bunch of them with 1. And Rethman misses the first foul shot.
74% free throw shooter on the season is Rethman, 40 of 54. So a rare miss for Rethman. She'll look to answer the second one and put her team back up by 4.
Marion shoots 66% from the foul line for the season. New Knoxville 67, so pretty decent foul shooting as she hits the second one. She leaves in favor of Koenig in a timeout on the floor. Be a 30-second timeout. Like to mention, if you missed the first replay, that's on Saturday, March 2nd at 4 p.m. Second replay is Sunday, March 3rd at 4 p.m. on NKTelco Channel 3 and in HD and 503. You can always watch the games on WOSN and on demand on NKTelco Sports Facebook page and on NKTelco NKTelco.net as we try to bring you a lot of tournament games from a lot of our NKTelco schools. We've had some pretty good matchups so far.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good run right now for the local teams. I mean, there's been some good games as well. And as they go, NKTelco will go, and we look forward to covering these teams. And 1-3-1 now.
Way ahead to Jurasic, and she has her first basket.
Good pass by Ellie Gable. That's one way to beat us, throw it where they're not. And that time, plenty of distance on the pass. And Gable, who had 5 points in the first quarter, a big assist there to Jurasic, who you mentioned. Her first points of the game, she averages just under 11.
Koenig jumper. Rebound by Leffel, but there'll be a foul against the Rangers. We'll see who that's on. It's on Ellie Gable, her first foul. So that's the 16th foul. So Koenig will inbound it with 5:52 to go. So Aaron Scott will check back in, replacing Gable. Both these teams last year had losing records. Marion Local 5-18, New Knoxville 7-17. So
quite a turnaround for both teams. New Knoxville with 17 wins, Marion Local with 13. So each really 8 games more. So congratulations to Coach Strive for Marion Local, Coach Hegemeyer for New Knoxville. You know, it's a tough league, so to make those type of corrections or improvements is a feat. And I thought that time New Knoxville touched it and then also touched off of the Flyers, but not so, and it will stay with Marion Local.
I know it was in front of the Knoxville fans.
Maybe that's why it seems maybe like there was a touch.
Hard to say. From our angle, we're on the end of the floor on where the ball's at right now. Couldn't really see it from our angle. Holscher played a lot of JV, moved up towards the end of the season. Now Koenig. Natalie Rethman looking down low. Pullman trying to get open, really battling with Leffel. Pull up by Koenig. I think that hit the side of the backboard, and there will be another jump ball that'll keep it here with Marion.
Well, Marion definitely winning, you know, the rebound margin. It seems like that's their 8th offensive rebound with this dead ball rebound right here, and they've really done some damage. Like I said, already unofficially 6 points on offensive rebounds. There'll be blue ball right in front of us here. Good. New Knoxville stays man-to-man on the out of bounds.
Heidi Rethman with the trigger. Finds Holscher. 5:10 to go here, second quarter. Flyers up by 2. Drive by Heidi Rethman. There'll be a foul on the rebound against the Flyers.
Good job by Tasia Lau going up to secure it. She gets bumped from the back, and the second personal foul goes against number 32, Brooke Homan. Only player in the contest with 2 fouls, and that's the 4th team foul for the Flyers.
Rangers can tie it with a 2-pointer, take the lead with the tray. Jurasic turnaround. Pullman with the rebound. She'll give it to a guard. Natalie Rethman will walk it across. Try to pass it down low to Heidi. Ball on the floor, still alive. And we'll have
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Ball stayed around the lane. It looked like it was jump ball. 3-second call. You don't see more than.
No, you don't. There was a loose ball. I mean, Marion had it, and then Rethman went in, lost the handle, and there was a scrum for a little bit. If it still, let's say, stayed with Marion Local possession, when Rethman went down, took her just a little bit to get out. I don't know. I didn't see if she was actually trying to post up or just was trying to get up. And unfortunate, you know, for her, just trying to get out of the lane and gets called for 3 seconds.
Yeah. The right call. Leffel, that is blocked, but a foul on Heidi Rethman. That will be her second.
Yeah, both now her and Brooke Homan each with 2 fouls. Rethman not happy with that call. Felt like she got a clean block. Leffel 2 shots for New Knoxville.
Leffel, honorable mention MAC in her sophomore season, averaging just under 6 points a game. This is the first.
Had some big free throw makes in the Bremen game late in that contest.
Her and Aaron Scott contributed, had some big free throws where they really didn't shoot good free throws. They were only 7 of 15 on the night, but they made 5 of their last 6. Misses a pair. And Koenig, who came in for Heidi Rethman, gets the rebound. Halfway through this second quarter, we've been stuck on 16-14 for a while.
Wide open, a lot of moving parts here on the Marion local offense. They're forcing New Knoxville to contend a lot of this half court and hope for a breakdown. Let one of their guards see a crease, then attack, and then kick to an open receiver, open player.
Holscher with a nice catch to keep it alive. Rethman wants the ball. Can't get it to fall. Pullman with another offensive rebound. She just gets position, and then her arms are just taller than everybody else's.
Yeah, exactly right. We've seen her a few times now. Good sense for where the missed shot is going, whether it's ability to know that or luck. She does cover a lot of space side to side. Remember, New Knoxville's man-to-man and chasing her all over this floor. So with her moving, I think it's difficult to get a solid body on her to really secure her. She's big, she's strong, she can move, makes it difficult to check out when she's constantly moving.
Doty and Henshin back in the game. Coach Hagemeyer's Henshin. Coach Hagemeyer's Rangers ball. Holscher comes up with the rebound, puts up a shot, and Koenig with a runner gives the Flyers a 5-point lead.
I think New Knoxville maybe had the rebound and then lost it, but boy, a tough break for New Knoxville. Good answer by Kelsey Koenig. Her 4th point for number 4.
Gable to Henshin. Down low to Leffel. In.
Assist from Avery Henshin as she got it from Ellie Gable on the wing and able to find Morgan Leffel in a good spot, and Leffel much needed bucket there. New Knoxville hadn't scored in some time either, it seemed like.
It's only their 3rd and 4th point of this quarter, and we're 5 minutes into it. Rangers down by 3.
Yeah, Pullman constantly on the move, and when a girl that has ability to move, it's tough to secure. That time Morgan Leffel do a nice job, and it should be a foul.
They're trying to call a jump ball, a quick one. It looked like Leffel had the steal, but Pullman got a hand in there.
There'll be a turnover against Marion local, and
in the eyes of the official, there was enough time. So
a good job by Leffel playing defense again. She's being tasked with guarding Pullman. They're the same age as sophomores. They know each other. It's a tough battle defensively for Leffel to defend Pullman, and Marion local getting constantly moving and looking for her at all angles to try to get their offense moving, and really it's been Pullman on the offensive glass. It's probably done the best damage or the most damage.
Scott with a runner off the glass and lead down to 1.
Scott now with a basket in each quarter. She averages over 10 points a game, now 4, and a nice move there off the glass.
And there's a steal by Henshin. Pass up ahead. Doty loses it, able to get it over to Gable, who takes the lead with that basket.
First lead since 3-0. Ellie Gable now with 7 and had another ball fake. Thought maybe she could have gone into the defender being out of control, but instead off the glass for the go-ahead basket.
Pass underneath.
Out of bounds.
There's out of bounds.
That's Molly Winter. She came in.
Just came in.
Yeah, she's a freshman. Nice player, JV. A lot of potential there with her. She plays hard, and just when she pivoted, unfortunately caught that end line. And
boy, New Knoxville have scored their points in bunches. They've had 6 points here real close. Earlier in the first quarter when they made their run, they had like 7 points bunched together. Right now they have the ball in a 1-point lead. Gable with the tray. Rebound on the floor. That will go out of bounds. It'll go to the Flyers.
Yeah, it's been a game of runs really for each team, and it's evened out a little bit. The turnovers, I mean, depending on what side you're rooting for, it's either you have too many turnovers or you're not boxing out well enough or you're missing too many free throws. I mean, it's why you're playing the game. We're basically dead even. 2019, we knew it was going to be a much closer game than it was back in December, and we're getting that so far here in this first half.
Down to Winter, turns it around, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Flyers. She have a couple freshmen battling there with Molly Winter and Avery Henshin.
And Winter, 5'11", and again, they've rotated between her and Holman at, or Pullman at 5'10" as well. I mean, there's been a lot of size.
Tipped by Doty. Gable, Leffel games up with the steal. There's a 3 by Aaron Scott.
Well, she was right in my line of view. It looked very good from the release. And Scott, a 33% three-point shooter on the season, now puts the Rangers up by 4 under minutes to go in the first half.
Rangers on a 9-1 lead. They were down 18-14. Now, with 48 seconds to go, up 23-19.
They talk
Koenig
about
loses a handle.
7 turnovers now in the second quarter for the Flyers. And you mentioned, we talked about Elena Pullman and Morgan Leffel battling. You got Molly Winter and Avery Henson, both freshmen. So these girls know each other pretty well anyways and getting a better, let's say, a feel for each other tonight.
35 seconds on our First National Bank scoreboard. Rangers with a 4-point lead after taking about at least half the quarter to score more than a couple points.
See once if they.
There's a 3 that's blocked by Holscher. Rebound on the Henson's trying to keep it away, but that'll be a foul. I thought there was going to be a jump ball, but able to keep it away and draws the foul. That'll be the 16th foul.
Molly Winter picks up her first foul. So New Knoxville, another look here. 17 ticks left. Gable's open.
Gable with the tray, and that's 4 threes on the night for the Rangers.
Still 10 seconds to go. Rangers have to make sure they defend. Marion Local needs to know how much time's left. Make sure they get a shot off.
Koenig drives and is fouled. We'll see if they'll call the foul as a shooting or a before the shot. They're trying to. The refs are trying to see if it could really go either way.
It looked like it was on the drive. Yeah, I agree.
1-1. Yeah.
Nice call. Definitely there's a foul, and I'm glad they got together. Sometimes you blow the whistle and you realize you obviously see the foul and you don't know what the result is. And that's where the other two guys can help you out.
And there's a lot going on. You have to say who the foul is on. So Koenig with the 1-1 hits the first, so didn't really matter. She's going to get 2 foul shots. Is that much needed point for the Flyers as they get it down within 6, 26-20.
Koenig 62% on the season.
Hits a pair of 3.5 to go. Scott going ahead with it.
Gotta get it off.
Gets off a shot. Banks it too strong. Played a half here at our district semifinal. Good game on our First National Bank scoreboard. Rangers 26, Flyers 21. We'll total up our numbers. We'll be back with the first half stats when we return here on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier Sofa and Sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
We're at halftime here at the district semi at Wapak High School with the score of the Rangers 26, of Flyers 21. With first half numbers, Mr. Jeff Henson.
Well, pretty even game. Both teams have made nice runs at certain points of the game, and other times the other team has really dominated them, if you will. It's been a game of runs in New Knoxville right now. A good second quarter. They outscored Marion Local 14-7 to change a 2-point deficit into a 5-point lead. And for the half, the Rangers 11 of 20 from the field. Marion Local just 7 of 20. But Marion Local, a number of those misses, they were able to get back, I mentioned, in the first quarter and turn at least 3 of those missed shots into put-back buckets. So they had some efficient possessions. And Marion Local, if you look down there, actually ended the half with more turnovers than New Knoxville. So New Knoxville played a much cleaner second quarter. just 2 turnovers in the second quarter. Marion Local had 4 in the first, 7 in the second quarter, limited their ability to get some shots off and basically get some chance at offensive rebounds. Marion Local very good from the free throw line, making 7 of 10. And remember, a lot of those coming at the hands of Pullman, who is on the night 4 for 6 from the free throw line to lead them. And we got another 2 quarters of basketball. It's anyone's game, and been a good one so far.
Leading scorers on the night so far. Looks like we have Aaron Scott for New Knoxville.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Aaron Scott with 7. Also, Ellie Gable with 2 3-pointers and 2 field goals, so she actually has 10. So missed her there. 10 from Gable, 7 from Scott to lead New Knoxville. 6 for Pullman.
And 6 for Koenig.
6 for Koenig, to lead them.
Flyers basketball to start off this second half. Both teams trying to advance to the district final on Saturday night. Shot by Koenig with the tray.
That's a good way to start the half, and Koenig now with 9, and
she had a couple big free throws at the end of the half. That stopped a 12-1 run that the Rangers were on. Drive by Scott with a basket.
Good move, good job. Body control and a nice high arching shot that kisses off the bank board for Scott, who now has 9.
Flyers the number 6 seed, the Rangers the number 2 seed. Pullman shot.
Pretty well defended. New Knoxville made it difficult, but she was able to get the shot off and just couldn't come down. More importantly, New Knoxville with the defensive rebound.
Triple team on Scott that leaves Leffel wide open for the tray.
Her first shot of the game, her first bucket, then, of course, a 3-pointer. 32% on the season, leads the Rangers in 3-point scoring, had 30 regular season 3-point shots, a big one there for now a 7-point Ranger lead.
She had 3 threes, I think, in the first half against New Bremen in the sectional, and there's a drive by Natalie Reffman and his foul.
Good body control there as well. Reffman going baseline. That's her first points of the game. She averages nearly 10, was 0 for 3 from the field, and picks up not only the basket, but a foul against New Knoxville's Taylor Doty, her second foul.
She was first in the MAC in foul shooting, and she misses it. Reffman had a follow, couldn't get it to fall.
Was it Reffman or Pullman with the rebound?
I'm sorry, Pullman.
Yeah, New Knoxville dodges the bullet there. Again, Pullman's been a beast on the boards. There's a body foul. Right idea for Koenig. Scott did a good job not to, let's say, lower the shoulder or throw the elbow, maintain the contact, and eventually the defense has to make a decision, either try to set it and draw the charge or get out of the way. And Koenig, though, just her first foul, so she's in fine shape there for the Flyers.
Leffel with the 3. That's, I think, the 5th 3 of the night for the New Rangers. That's many more than they normally do in a game.
Average-wise, they're about 3.5 makes in 12 attempts. So a turnover the first of the half for New Knoxville. So already 5 made 3-pointers tonight.
Holman comes up with the steal, but then it goes through Reffman's hands. So turnover for turnover.
This is the 51st all-time meeting between these two schools, and Marion Local leads the series 34-16. Obviously, New Knoxville won the last one. There's an offensive foul. Mentioned it before. That time, maybe Scott put the elbow, the shoulder in a little bit more aggressively. It's her second foul. So another turnover for New Knoxville.
You have Tasia Louth and Ellie Gable coming into the game. As mentioned, Gable has had 10 points off the bench, 2 3-pointers for the Rangers. So Flyers with the basketball down by 5. There's Natalie Reffman. New Knoxville trying to defend that 3. There's a tray by Heidi Reffman.
The 2 made 3-point buckets, and talk about New Knoxville's success from 3-point land. Marion 0 for 3 in the first half. They're now 2 for 2 here in the second half. They only take 7 shots a game from that distance and only usually on average make 2. So both these teams finding some success beyond the arc.
Leffel did a nice job of chasing that down. Gable with the basketball again. Louth, Scott, senior running the offense, directing the personnel.
Nice bounce pass
to Leffel. Can't finish. Rebound Reffman. Rethman really didn't have the handle, gives it to Heidi Rethman, shot up. Rebound Pullman again, but misses the follow. Ball on the floor will have a jump ball. It will go over to New Knoxville.
Another offensive rebound. Again, these are not official stats, but Marion Local continues to rebound the ball well, but I haven't marked them down, at least from memory, that they've been able to convert them. Another missed chance here. They took 2 shots at the basket, but come away with nothing. New Knoxville on the held ball possession, I believe, or was there a foul, Dave, and I missed it? No, held ball or jump ball gets a defensive rebound.
Rangers with the ball in a 2-point lead. What has been a very back and forth game. Gable thought about it, tries to pass it, but will travel.
Looking back door, Marion Local, I think, did a nice job switching, and Pullman rotated back. And you know what? If you're going to have a turnover, have a dead ball turnover. Don't force it where Marion Local gets it and can whip it out in transition. And good defensive play by the Flyers. New Knoxville with a 3rd turnover here already in the first 4 minutes of the 3rd quarter.
Koenig with the runner, too strong on the bank. Jurasic with a nice rebound.
Good job for Jurasic, battling and tipping it to herself. Took a couple touches to get it, but came down with it.
Gable lets the 3 go. That's way off, maybe partially blocked. Holman with the rebound. She's battled. There's a foul on Henson.
Henson picks up her 2nd foul. New Knoxville's 3rd of the half.
4 players now with 2 fouls for the Rangers. That's not too much of a threat here. We're halfway through this 3rd quarter. It was 26-21 New Knoxville at the half break. Now just a 1-point lead. Koenig has been aggressive offensively.
There's a 3rd foul.
Henson with the aggressive reach in.
Too much body contact there, trying to smother the ball, and the foul, that contact, if you will, that far away from the basket is going to get you a foul. She now has 3.
Morgan Leffel checks in the game for the Rangers. Sammy Holscher, 23. The number 30, Grace Kanapke, in for the Flyers.
One thing with these fouls for New Knoxville, they're going to put Marion Local in the bonus probably much quicker than you would want. It should be New Knoxville ball, as it looked like Rethman was the last one to touch it. So, as I mentioned in the first half, Marion Local made it very difficult for New Knoxville to inbounds a basketball. That time, New Knoxville playing, let's say, 5-on-5 defense, forcing the Flyers' 2nd turnover here in the 3rd quarter.
Doty back in as New Knoxville back to their starters. Here with 3:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. Scott tries to drive to Jurasic. Jurasic had a basket early, but it's been quiet. Hasn't had the ball a lot. Leffel, Doty wanted it. Can't get the 3 off. Spin move, kicks to the Jacqueline Leffel. All the way over to Morgan Leffel. Jurasic trying to post up Kanapke. Work it around. Coach Hagemeyer doesn't like what he sees. We'll call full timeout. We're watching girls tournament basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it Caring Without Limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
On our first National Bank scoreboard, 2:59 to go, 3rd quarter. Rangers with a 2-point lead, but their offense has been quiet.
Well, they take a timeout because nothing's happening. The Marion Local comes out to 1-3-1. So they're trying to confuse New Knoxville. Spent the whole timeout maybe working on their man-to-man offense. Now come out and go to 1-3-1, which was successful in the first half. Caused some turnovers and It's about spacing now for the Rangers. You know, the 1-3-1.
Doty with the runner. That was blocked. Knocked out of bounds to go against Marion. Marion played a lot of 1-3-1 against St. Henry. Just a little man-to-man. Tonight's been a little bit opposite.
Yeah,
They're playing man.
Been more man-to-man. New Knoxville has had some trouble. They did break it down, I know, one time with a long diagonal pass from Gable, I think it was, to maybe Jurasic.
Trouble on the inbound again. A steal by Rethman.
Yeah, it's just been a very difficult play, and Marion Local comes away with probably the first turnover off that type of set play, but it's been very difficult for the Rangers to get their offense on the
gets
bounce.
open and ties the game at 31.
5 third-quarter points for Kelsey Koenig, now with 11. She averages just under 6, so she's almost doubled her season average with 11 points tonight.
Scott is stolen by Rethman. Leffel chasing her. And there will be a foul, I believe, on Leffel. Yes, it is, but she was able to chase down Rethman. But Natalie Rethman will go get a chance to take the lead for the Flyers with 2 foul shots.
Well, the Rangers now 5 team fouls. Marion Local with just 1. And yes, the fouls continue to mount, and the Flyers here a chance to score from the line, and they did very well in the first half. They were 7 of 10. In New Knoxville, neither team shot 1-on-1. There was one 1-on-1 free throw in the first half. So if you think about it, that means New Knoxville fouled Marion Local 4 times in the act of shooting and sent them to the line. And, you know, those are 2 shot opportunities, and Marion Local took advantage of it.
Rethman only be able to convert 1 of 2. It gives the Flyers a 1-point lead. Scott hands it to Leffel. Doty drives, is bumped. Break for Doty. She was running out of real estate there.
Yeah, she was looking for help, and for the Flyers, Natalie Rethman, her first foul. Again, just team number 2, and New Knoxville back in that tough situation now with the ball being spot violation down here, so they can't move.
Scott yelling out the play. Not allowed movement. They lob it to Jurasic. Megan with the basketball. Under 2 minutes to go. Rangers down by 1. Gable picks up her dribble.
Dangerous
Tough pass, and Holscher comes up with a steal. She gives it to Heidi Rethman. Back to Holscher. 1.5 to go. 3rd quarter.
Well, Holscher, a nice ball handler. She's a freshman. Number 23, do a nice job.
The lefty puts up a shot, air balls. Rebound Leffel. Rangers have been stuck on 31 for a long time.
Just 5 points in the quarter for New Knoxville, 11 for Marion Local.
I think it was 31-26, so a 6-0 lead. 6-0 run, I should say, for the Flyers. Under a minute. Rangers in their normally patient offense here, looking for an opening. It's been a very good man-to-man defense all night for the Flyers. Leffel now to Jurasic. Move, double team, kicks it. Leffel with the tray. In and out, Jurasic with a big rebound and in.
Good battle for Jurasic, a rare second chance bucket for New Knoxville, but they take advantage of it. Good work for Megan Jurasic.
She did a nice job. She tried to do a spin move and she kicked it out to Leffel. Really worked for that rebound.
And right now, really, Marion Local playing small. Pullman's out, Homan's out. You know, Jurasic had, let's say, a size girl, if you will, that was maybe smaller than her.
Rethman to the basket. Follow not in. Scott, 6 seconds. Down to 5 seconds. Knocked out of bounds and a foul. So the Rangers will get a chance to throw it in with 2.2 seconds.
Holscher for Marion Local picks up her 2nd foul, team's 3rd. And you said it, Dave, 2.2. A lot of time to catch, dribble, even pass and score. So
if they can get it in,
yep,
they've had trouble with that.
You're right. Clock counting, a 5.
Triggering. There's Scott, pull up, can't get it to fall. 3 quarters in the books of this district semifinal, and it's been a close one. On our first National Bank scoreboard, Rangers 33, Flyers 32.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at bowlerstore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside bowlerstore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out bowlerstore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
As we go to the fourth quarter, just 1 point separates these two teams. New Knoxville leads 33-32.
Flyers come back and got help in that third quarter. A couple 3-point buckets they made. Kelsey Koenig and Heidi Rethman each with a triple. They outscored New Knoxville 11-7. And battled back. Marion Local did take a 1-point lead, but New Knoxville able to come back, get it back, and then both teams couldn't score in the final minute there of the quarter. So a 1-point Ranger lead entering the final 8.
Koenig with a shot. I believe that was blocked. Follow not able to fall there for Rethman. Scott all the way to Leffel. That went off of her hands. And it'll be Flyer basketball. And we have a youngster on the floor. Might be a future New Knoxville Ranger player. As
well, local school teacher, Mrs. Boyle Flutterjohn.
Good thing is that
I can't laugh. I've had to stop the game because of one of mine years ago, so know the feeling.
Didn't hurt anything. There wasn't really a play going on there, so fortunate in that regard. Flyers down by 1 with the basketball. Nice move. Can't get it to fall. Pullman lost it, and it goes to New Knoxville. The ref changed his hands a couple times.
Hey, look, well, it's back. Okay, it is New Knoxville. I thought he had actually said.
I think he had New Knoxville in his mind. He couldn't get his
direction.
Yeah, the direction the right way.
Nice move by Rethman, though. She took it to the basket, got around New Knoxville's defense, but just couldn't finish the shot at the basket.
Rangers the 1-point lead. Ellie Gable trying to find an opening. Able to go through the lane, and
boy, she waited, and began to penetrate. No one really picked her up. If they did, she's ready to kick it out, but Gable, nice move now with 12 points on the night.
To lead all scores. Give the Rangers a 3-point lead. Down low, there's Pullman, who's been quiet. The rebound is just a jump ball. Jurasic reached out and almost took that out, but a jump ball heads up there by Jurasic.
There might be one of the times it's tough when you put the ball above your head to shoot it, not behind it, but above it. It exposes it a little bit to the defender in the back. This time Jurasic able to grab it and get the break for New Knoxville. They get a defensive rebound on that, or else Pullman had high hopes of scoring. You're right, she's been a little quiet offensively, hasn't scored a field goal since the first quarter, has hit some free throws, but not been able to, let's say, put in the putback shots here recently.
Scott setting in the play. 3-point lead for the Rangers. It's got a back, and that is a partially blocked shot by Scott. Up ahead to Koenig. Pass to Pullman. And is fouled. So the Flyers able to get a fast break. And Pullman will go to the line to shoot 2.
Jacqueline Leffel gets credit for the foul there. Going down there trying to get a piece of the action. And Leffel's had a number of blocked shots on the season, so not like she can't do it. She actually has 14 blocked shots on the season for Jacqueline Leffel, leads New Knoxville.
Pullman hits the first. That was the second foul on Leffel. I don't think anybody has 3 fouls.
Avery Henson does for New Knoxville.
But that's it. Nobody with 4, so not a lot of serious foul trouble. And now makes it. Now they set up in that 1-3-1 full court press.
Need to find the diagonals now and make sure Pullman is not in the way of the pass.
Leffel finds Jurasic wide open.
And a foul after the shot. Good ball movement by New Knoxville. Excellent pass from Leffel down to Jurasic, who found the crease. If you can beat him with the pass, it makes it tough to defend. That might even be after the shot. Nope.
Yeah,
because it looked like she was down. Like maybe they would almost give her the ball out of bounds, but they're going to give her, let's say, the more normal end one.
They did a good job of splitting that press and expose that press. And if you can make it pay, Jurasic, 3-point play, and now a 2-possession lead, 38-34.
Jurasic 78% on the season from the free throw line. Now with 7 points on the night.
38-34. Rethman turnaround, and Koenig has been all over the place. Picks up the offensive rebound and will shoot 2.
Jurasic picked up her first foul way back in the first quarter. Now picks up her second, so it's a 7th team foul, but obviously a shooting foul anyways here for Koenig, who's had a very good night offensively. And really the Flyers have hung into this game on their free throw shooting. Had a couple 3-point made baskets in that third quarter, but for the most part, they haven't made many field goals. They're doing their damage here in the third quarter with some free throws, and 7 of 10 in the first half. That really helped keep them in the game.
Koenig, who averages just under 6 points a game, now has 13 as she hits a pair of foul shots. 38-36. When one team seems like they're getting an opening, the other team comes back. Doty tried to go to Jurasic again. That time Rethman able to get over.
Excellent play by Heidi Rethman, a 5'7" sophomore. Realized where the closest player to the basket was and made sure New Knoxville was going to get a look there. So she hustled. Now, she didn't get the steal, but she did stop a potential high percentage shot for New Knoxville.
Still a lot of time to go here, 5.5 minutes. There'll be a blocking foul on Koenig as he tried to draw the charge.
2 fouls on Kelsey Koenig.
Avery Henshin, Taylor Doty into the lineup for the Rangers.
5th foul on the Flyers.
The 7 on the Rangers, so we'll be shooting some foul shots as we go down the stretch. Henshin hands it off to Gable. Scott's directing the teammates. Gives it to Jurasic. Running through the flex offense. Trying to get somebody open. There's Jurasic double team.
1-on-1. No, I'm sorry, 16 fouls.
And Koenig with another quick foul. She's up to 3. And Heidi Rethman with 3.
Those are 2 players, you don't want to lose anyone, but boy, Koenig's having a nice game offensively. Rethman also has been playing well.
Doty to Henshin. Turnaround, too strong. Pullman with a rebound. That will go almost out of bounds as Henshin's chasing it, and they got to worry about a 10-second count. Coach Strive realizes it, and she takes the timeout. So that'll be a full timeout. 38-36. We'll be right back.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
On our first National Bank scoreboard, we are in the fourth quarter. It's been a tight one. The Rangers lead 38-36 over the Flyers.
Yeah, Marion Local, only the points in this half have come on 4 free throws. They're 4-4 from the free throw line in this quarter. They were 1 of 3 in the third quarter, but again, going back to the first half, 7 of 10. So they've had a lot of opportunities from the foul line, and for the most part, they've converted. And New Knoxville is offensively, they have not had many free throw attempts, so they've been getting it done on the field goals. And we got exactly 4 minutes, 44 seconds, and it's going to be a long 4 minutes, 44 seconds here.
A lot of the lead changes. Not very big leads for either team. And right now, the Flyers with a chance to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a tray.
New Knoxville went in zone. I don't know if they were in zone before the timeout. They were zone, I think, in that possession. Mixed it up.
Scott got right into the passing lane. It's always interesting. The coaches like to change that up in the timeout. And good move that time by Hagermeyer as he got the advantage there. Jurasic. Every time they're running through there, they're looking for a cutter in the lane. Scott to Henshin. Gable, now to Jurasic. Kicks it to Henshin. Through the lane, left and one.
Nice pass by Megan Jurasic. Got the defense collapsed on her, and then Henshin moves, gets a nice pass, and finishes with a good left hand off the glass. I was going to say, Jurasic got it again, and she had, I think, a smaller girl on her. It wasn't Pullman. And
yeah, I was going to. It seems like in this fourth quarter and towards the end of it, they've been able to get a Jurasic. Not that she's always scoring, but
she's been able to make things happen.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like that's been a difference than what it was in the first half. So Henshin completes a three-point play. She will leave, get a glad hand on the bench.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, just a 5-point game. Both teams now, Dave, in the bonus. New Knoxville down to 2 timeouts. Marion Local with 3 timeouts. And possession arrow, a long way to go, but FYI, possession arrow favors the Flyers, and they're going to go to the free throw line, which, again, has really helped their offense.
Tough call there. Just a little reach in there. I think she got a little bit of hand on Scott as she looks over the bench like, what did I do? But
yeah, a little
she did it right in front of the officials, as always. Location's everything. Holscher will be shooting a 1-and-1. That's off the mark, well short. Jurasic with the rebound.
A big possession here, obviously. Again, a lot of time left, but a 5-point lead. So New Knoxville can build some momentum here. Following the last possession, they had the old-fashioned, if you will, 3-point play by Henshin. So look for them to run some clock here. They're obviously going to look to score, but maybe fatigue, if you will, wear down the Marion Local defense. And although Marion Local doesn't look like they're tired one bit, they've
down to Leffel,
been good.
In and out. Had the good look, and there Jurasic lost. She fell down, and that caused a foul, so a tough break there.
Her 3rd foul, so her and Aaron Scott both with 3 fouls, along with Avery Henshin. But New Knoxville, a great look here. Can't quite get the shot to drop. But again, they're going to stop the clock now and put Brooke Homan at the free throw line. Although, you know, that was kind of an incidental. We talked about Scott's last foul, kind of out 35 feet from the basket. This time Jurasic falls down, and
Homan shoots about a one-handed foul shot.
It's her 5th point of the night. She's 64% on the season from the free throw line for the 5'9" junior.
It's a pair of big foul shots there for the junior. Cuts the lead to 3. There's Scott's able to break the pressure.
With her, she's always a threat to go to the basket. She can, although only 5'5", can score inside, but that time pulls it out. Didn't have anything working, so keep the ball in her hands and run offense. Look for a breakdown. Again, they get it to Jurasic.
Jurasic tried to pass it and goes through the legs of Leffel.
Right idea, just not in the right spot. Very difficult to field that. Now New Knoxville, 2 possessions. If that would have been a catch, another chance to score. They've now over 2 the last 2 possessions. The Flyers hit the free throws the last time, so a 3 to tie, a 2 to pull within 1.
Holscher to the hoop. That is short. Rebound Jurasic. They'll know. Is it going to be a tie-up?
It should be a foul. It looked like there was a closed fist.
And we'll come back to this end, and New Knoxville will shoot a 1-and-1.
Nice move by Holscher. Couldn't get it to drop. She picks up her 3rd foul. 8th team foul on the Flyers, and Meg Jurasic, who hit a free throw earlier in the quarter. Important 1+1 now for the 5'11" junior, who averages just under 11 points and 6 rebounds.
It's the 8th team foul on Marion, 9 fouls on New Knoxville. Too strong. Rebound Pullman. Flyers ball down by 3, 41-38 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Jeff and I will pick a player of the game at the end of this, sponsored by NKTelco. And be a timeout. Coach Stribe be a 30-second timeout. Gives us the opportunity to thank the sponsors for making this tournament telecast possible. Wilson Health, Carrying Without Limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, find the pocket without emptying yours. Carriage Works, specializing in collision repair in San Henry, Ohio. Cy Schruderman, Fowler's TV, we service what we sell. Kogi Plumbing and Heating, a name you know, a name you trust. PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime. Schwiedeman Pharmacy, located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen. St. Mary's and Wapakoneta, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Francis Furniture. Our replay sponsor tonight, Winners Meats. And on our First National Bank scoreboard, the Rangers clinging to a 3-point lead with 2:32 to go.
And it's crunch time. Every possession, not that the other ones weren't important, but these are much more critical with not many chances left. New Knoxville stays man-to-man. Last time they went to zone following the timeout.
Rethman with the three. Rebound Jurasic.
Good secure by Jurasic on the backside rebound. Good shot by Rethman. Well designed, just did not go in.
Scott in some trouble, and she traveled.
Two players couldn't fight their way through it. Could have been some contact, but boy, good defense by the Flyers. They force a turnover. Got to find a way maybe to limit the, keep yourself somehow out of that situation.
Good double team there by Holscher.
3 possessions in
Rethman.
a row that now the Rangers have not scored. Now for the Flyers, they've only scored 2 free throws in those 2 possessions. A chance here, their third one to kind of capitalize.
We're down to 2 minutes in this district semi to get to the district final on Saturday. And there's the steal. Knocked away by Doty. Leffel comes up with it. And the ball is in the Rangers' hands.
Got to avoid the double teams, and that's what got him in trouble last time. And Holscher's going to pick up the 4th foul. Holscher, just a freshman, very athletic, very quick, handles the ball nicely, just a little aggressive there, picks up her 4th foul.
First player with 4 fouls on either team, as Scott will be shooting what will have the last 1-and-1 of the evening with both teams at 9 fouls.
New Knoxville missed their last free throw attempt by Jurasic. Scott hit some big ones in a win against the New Bremen Cardinals. Chance here to put the team up by 4.
Picture concentration there. The senior hits the first one. Puts the lead to 4.
Heading to UNOH next season as a racer.
Good for Aaron. He's had a fine career. And hits a couple big ones. Coach Hagemeyer calls the timeout. That's a full timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
1:44 to go on our First National Bank scoreboard, and Aaron Scott with a couple free throws gives the Rangers a 5-point lead.
Well, big points for Scott. The Rangers had some possessions where they didn't even get shots off. A couple turnovers, they had some shots, they didn't score, but Marion Local capitalized once on some free throws. Now a chance they're going to have to score here to.
This is a big possession.
Yeah, it is.
Flyers need to score.
And again, if they don't, the game's not over. But boy, they would make it a lot easier if they can. They get some points here. They've not made a field goal this quarter. They've done all their scoring at the foul line, 6 of 7 from the charity stripe. So New Knoxville, if you will, don't foul, but keep an eye on Pullman. They're still looking for her. She battles hard inside, looking for the good angle.
They haven't been able to get it in her as much in the second half as they did in the first half. Down to 123. Not a big hurry. Like we said, it's an important possession. Grethman puts one up. Scott with a rebound. Ball on the floor. We have a jump ball that will stay with Marion. So that'll be a turnover as they tied up Scott in the backcourt.
Another chance here now for the Flyers. They're going to, Grethman drove in, maybe trying to draw a foul. Didn't get a call. I'm not saying there was a foul, but Scott does a nice job rebounding it, but then Marion Local causes a tie-up, gets a turnover. Illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
I think a second time tonight we see that official make the same call. Maybe it wasn't him, but we've seen it now. And that's a team foul, so it's not free throws. And for Pullman, that's just her first foul. So it would be 10, but no free throws because it's team control.
Player control foul. So 1:11 to go. Doty
picks up her second one.
Scott.
Boy,
Rangers have just one timeout left, and Coach Hagemeyer is going to take his last timeout.
Good job by the Marion defense, not limiting or not letting the New Knoxville Rangers advance the ball, and rather than avoid another turnover, Coach Hagemeyer burns the last timeout, a 30.
Once again, if you missed the first replay on March 2nd at 4 o'clock, the second one Sunday at March 3rd. You can check out, you can watch the games on WSN and on demand on NKTelco Sports Facebook, and on demand you can check out our schedule on www.nktelco.net. And what's been a good one here are two of our NKTelco teams has battled back and forth. Right now the Rangers with a 5-point lead, but no more timeouts left.
Yeah, and the clock, don't get confused on what you see on TV in NBA and college. Clock does not stop after a made basket. So, you know, not right now, New Knoxville doesn't need to worry about that, but, you know, you're out of the get me out of jail free card if you get in trouble. So Coach Hagemeyer's going to let his team fend for themselves. The Flyers with 2 timeouts left.
Once again, they struggle to get it in.
Can't do it. Turnover, 5 of them. So now you wish you had taken the 10-second count and saved the timeout. It's been tough. From the Flyers are a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, and a little bit faster.
And it seems like every time we've had tonight, where one team looks like they have starting to pull away, the other team comes back.
Yep.
Can Marion come back here?
Well, they're going to need to score here. New Knoxville's got to keep them off the foul line.
Koenig with a runner and is fouled. So Koenig, who's been their leading scorer tonight, will shoot 2 more foul shots.
Scott picks up her 4th foul. So it's, you know, one of those things you hate to see as a shooter goes up, let her go, but a little bit of contact, and they protect the shooter. Koenig, give her credit. Going hard to the basket. Continues to shoot the ball well. She's now 5 for 5 on the night. Big points here for the Flyers.
With the clock stopped with 52 seconds.
14 on the night for the 5'6" junior.
Makes a pair. Now down to a 1-possession game. Again, no timeouts, full court pressure. That's tipped away, almost saved there by Rethman.
Wow, New Knoxville really struggling now. They've got to get set back up here. And
Doty goes to half court. You need to spread, you got better spacing now. Drossic makes herself open, gets it to Leffel. Gable was wide open. Scott with the basketball. It is bumped and is fouled. So Scott will go back to the foul line. This will be a double bonus.
2 shots. Koenig, though, picks up her 4th foul. And you know that you got a foul, but you know, of all the other players on the court, Koenig's been your hot shooter. They'll take her out now.
Now
kind
on
of
offense.
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd keep her in on offense.
I think it was maybe one of those you had her at the bench to take her out on defense, but right now, 2 foul shots here for Erin Scott.
Made her last 2, her only 2 attempts of the game.
One of 3 seniors on this team. 4 seniors on this team. And she hits the first foul shot. Short on that one. 4-point lead, 40 seconds to go. Heidi Rethman. Down to Holman.
Remember, Marion Local does have 2 timeouts left.
Rethman to the hole, draws contact.
And again, New Knoxville is going to put them on the foul line. They haven't made a field goal all quarter. And trying to draw the charge, and not happening there as Gable tried to get in position, picks up her 3rd foul.
One of the keys for one of the teams, we talked about handling the pressure. We kind of got it interpreted as handle the full court pressure, but it's also handling the pressure in a close tournament game here when you just want it so bad for both teams.
Both teams have battled. New Knoxville's on top now, but the game's not over. Rethman
hits
makes good on both.
29 seconds, a 2-point lead. They get it quickly into Scott. She gives it
someone's
up
open
to
down
Gable,
here.
Leffel, and there's wide open. That's a break actually for Marion because there was 2 Rangers wide open.
Yeah, that's. Obviously, I didn't see the foul, but boy, smart play is what it was on number 12, Natalie Rethman, because it's one way to stop the clock. You don't get a turnover foul, and the referee called it. And Gable, now a freshman, had a nice game so far, 12 points.
Couple foul shots. Again, we're in double bonus here. Gets that. That makes it a 3-point game. 23 seconds left.
Playing with a broken finger, did that a couple weeks ago, so has their left finger taped up there, so not total 100%, but able to hit that free throw now with 13 points on the night.
Rims out. Rebound Holman. Flyers have 2 timeouts.
Don't need a 3 now.
Rethman, and they'll take their first timeout. We'll keep it right here with 18 seconds to go. Marion down by 3. So again, as Jeff pointed out, a lot of teams will try to do a 3 right away. You don't have to do a 3. If you do a 2, though, you need to do it fairly. You can't wait till like 3 seconds to go.
Yeah,
but there's plenty of time. I anticipate if they would score a 2, they'll call a timeout, set up their defense.
And try to foul New Knoxville, who's, I won't say missed free throws, but they've not closed the deal on their foul shots. They've missed the back end of a 2-shot foul now twice and the beginning of a 1-and-1. So have made some free throws, though, so it's not like they haven't made any, but you know, in these one-possession games for New Knoxville, they would like to be up by 4 or more, but not the case here. So look for the Flyers, who their guards have been going at the basket, and they've been getting the calls as New Knoxville's been committing fouls, so could come down to, again, free throw shooting for the Flyers.
After first quarter, Marion led 14-12. At halftime, New Knoxville with a 5-point lead. After 3 quarters, it was a 1-point lead. And it's been, I think briefly, New Knoxville might have had a 6 or 7-point lead towards the first half.
5 or 6 was.
And then that was been it the whole night.
Marion local, if anything, maybe had a bigger lead early on. It's 3-0 New Knoxville, then maybe 12-3 at one point.
I'd say the second half, the biggest lead has been 5. I think New Knoxville had 5 a couple times.
Gotcha.
But right now, 18 seconds to go. Marion with the ball, down by 3.
Both teams
in the double bonus. Possession arrow favors the Rangers. Here we go.
Marion local again, 1 timeout left, as Dave mentioned.
Rethman looking for a teammate. So trying to set up a play, it looks like. Holscher gives it to Rethman. Under 10, loses a handle, gets it back. Ball on the floor. Rangers come up with it. Scott down to 3 seconds, down to 2. 1.6, and Gable is fouled.
Well, decent defense on that far end of the court, Dave. I don't know how it happened. Knoxville got a hand in it, knocked it away, and came up with a loose ball and avoided the turnover. Those are the type of plays sometimes people panic and chuck it, and boom, you give it right back to them. But in this case, they held on to it, and Gable a chance here with 2 shots. 1 definitely would probably seal it.
In and out on that one. She can step back here. 1.6. If she misses it, the Flyers are going to have to rebound, get it to somebody to shoot a 3, and make it. Coach Stribe is going to call a timeout here.
Final timeout for them with 1.6 left. So full timeout, as you mentioned, Dave, with the Rangers up 45-42. So it's been a game where, you know, the Rangers haven't put it away from the foul line, but yet Marion local really hasn't capitalized on some of these empty possessions and earlier on in the quarter. So a free throw here makes it very difficult, especially with no timeouts and just the 1.6 seconds left.
Yeah, 1.6, they need a 3. You know, if there's a rebound, New Knoxville could foul if they wanted to quickly, but you don't want to get anybody to foul.
No,
there's something to be said that if well, you want to make the foul shot, then you ice it. But if you miss it, it's really tough to get the rebound
and do something with it.
Because you almost got to get the rebound and then get an outlet. It'd be interesting if New Knoxville would stay out of the lane.
I'm sure they won't be on the lane, but I would have them at the 3-point line down here.
Yeah, you don't watch for an outlet.
A girl like Pullman comes to her side. The clock doesn't start until she would touch it. You give her 2 dribbles, she's chucking it from half court. I mean, the clock does not start until it's touched. Now, New Knoxville's going all the way back. I think Coach Hegmar now is, they have a couple girls coming. Yeah, obviously you don't want to foul.
So Gable, freshman, dribbles, taking a deep breath. Trying to ice the game. And she does. 46-42. Flyers need a 3 and a foul. They'll throw it in to Rethman. That will end it. A great game here for both teams. goes in favor of the Rangers. Final score on the First National Bank scoreboard, Rangers 46, Flyers 42. We'll be right back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Final score here from Wapakoneta High School on our First National Bank scoreboard. New Knoxville 46, Marion Local 42. With the final numbers, Mr. Jeff Henshin.
Well, a close game like we expected. It came down to a few plays late in the contest. New Knoxville prevails with a close 46-42 win. Look at the shooting here. Both teams, the Rangers right at 50%, 17 of 34 overall. They were 5 of 13 from three-point line. Marion Local, though, just 28% overall, 11 of 40 from the field, 2 of 6 from the three-point line. What helped the Flyers stay in the contest was their ability to knock down the free throws tonight. Though 18 of 24, a lot of free throw attempts for the Flyers. In fact, all 10 of their points in the fourth quarter were from the free throw line. They go 10 for 11 in the fourth. They finish 18 of 24. New Knoxville just above 50%, but made enough late in that game to seal it. They were 7 of 13, and they prevail now. Look at the turnover margins here, 20 by New Knoxville, 14 for the Flyers. New Knoxville turns it over, but comes away with a win, and even getting out rebounded 30-23. Of those rebounds, half of those for the Flyers were offensive rebounds. They did a better job, I thought, Dave, in the first half converting them. Didn't do maybe finish quite as well in the second half. New Knoxville, even though they gave them up, contested them better, if you will. And the Marion Local just couldn't maybe capitalize as much as they wish they could have. But boy, what an effort. Both these teams played nicely. The leading scorers in the game for the Marion Local Flyers, Kelsey Koenig with 15, 8 from Elena Pullman, 6 from Brooke Homan, 6 from Heidi Rethman, 5 from Natalie Rethman, and 2 from Grace Kanapke, their total of 42. And for New Knoxville, 2 players in double figures. Ellie Gable, a freshman, with 14, 12 from senior Aaron Scott, 7 from Meg Jurasic, 4 from Morgan Leffel, and 3 apiece from Taylor Doty, Jacqueline Leffel, and freshman Avery Henshin to round out their scoring total of 46.
Just a great ball game. Unfortunately for the Marion Local Flyers, they end their season at 13-12. We always like to recognize the seniors, the 3 seniors on this team, Natalie Rethman, Ava Rose, and Grace Kanapke. Congratulate on their basketball career. Wish them good luck this spring and the rest of their senior year and beyond as they wrap up a fine season under Beth Strivers. They really got better as the season went on, but the Knoxville prevails here in a tough ball game. And our player of the game, young player, a freshman off the bench, Ellie Gable.
She led the Rangers in scoring with 14. Not only the big free throws at the end, made that last one to make it a 4-point game, but also I thought her biggest play maybe came in that first quarter when New Knoxville was down 12-3, I think it was at some point. Came in, hit a triple, and then hit a basket, a two-pointer, made some nice passes, kept, let's say, the Rangers in the game with 10 points in that first half, and then in the second half, under pressure, made 4 points in the fourth quarter, and that big free throw to make the difference 4, and that was the result of the ball game. Congratulations to Ellie Gable, number 32 for New Knoxville, player of the game.
Sponsored by NKTelco. Well, and New Knoxville will go on, and they will play the winner of this next game. Minster and Fort Recovery is just getting here to warm up now. So that'll wrap it up from here. For our director, Bryce Hamrick, and assistant Ian Bolheimer, on camera, Kurt Kuffner, Mark Fizzle, and Josh Miller, my partner, Jeff Henshin. I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.
Okay.
All right, I got to.